All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakar double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. So I got another lesson coming back at you. This one about Esau, his science, and how he's coming up with these anti-aging drugs. Okay, so he's gonna test them out on dogs first, and then he's gonna try to use it for himself. Okay, Lord, this is edifying. But going back into the mentality, the mindset of the so-called white man, he's carnal, and I'm gonna get this Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 in the GNT, and it's gonna show you the mindset of Edom, how they think. Okay, so Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, wicked people are wrong when they say to themselves, our life is short and full of sorrow, and when the end comes, there's no escape. No one has ever been known to come back from the world of the dead. We were born by chance, and after life is over, we will be known. It's like we will be as if we had never been born at all. Our breath is no more than a puff of smoke. Our mind is nothing more than a spark thrown off by the beating of our heart. When that spark dies, our body will crumble into ashes, and our breath will become part of the empty air. In time, no one will remember anything we ever did, and even our names will be forgotten. Our lives will pass away like the traces of a cloud that vanish like fog in the heat of the sun. Our time on earth is like a passing shadow. There's no escape from the day of our death. It is fixed, and no one can postpone it. So that's the mindset of Esau. Hey, I'm going to die. Well, I was here by a chance, so I'm going to live it up. So go to verse 6. It says, come on then, let us enjoy all the good things and live in this world the way we did when we were young and free of care. Let's drink the most expensive wines and use the finest perfumes. Let us not miss socket. Let's not miss a single flower in the springtime before the roses wither. Let's pick them and wear them in our hair. Let's all join in and leave signs everywhere of our carefree revelry. Life owes us that much. So, like I said, Esau, in his spirit, he knows he's going down. But while he's here, he wants to leave his mark. He wants to show, that he was here, that he was in rulership. Okay, the whole time he knows this about us. Let's go to John 4 and 14. It says, whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him, let me jump back up to verse 13. Yahushua answered and said unto her, whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in the well of water springing up into everlasting life. So, and when I say Esau, I'm not speaking about the guy you go to work with, the guy you see on the bus. I'm speaking about the rich elites, okay, who know that they are Esau, who know that we are Israelites. They know that their time is but short, and that we are those who believe on the Lord Yahweh Shai, as the scripture saith, are going to go to everlasting life. So he knows that it's achievable. So what he does, him being a carnal man, he wants to manufacture immortality, quote, scientifically, through his so-called science. Okay, so let's watch these two videos, and then we'll come back.
Okay, so a drug that could give dog owners more time with their pets is one step closer to approval by the FDA. So yesterday, the company for Loyal for Dogs announced its new injectable anti-aging drug cleared the first 3 steps for full approval by the agency. The drugs are designed to help dogs who weigh over 40 pounds and are at least 7 years old to live longer. Dogs would just need to get a shot from a vet every 3 to 6 months. Now, if it's approved by the company, its expected schedule, it could be available for dog owners as soon as 2026. Very interesting. We'll keep you updated on that as well.
All right. Let's play this second video real quick.
American researchers are looking into a pill that may extend the human lifespan, but they are starting with man's best friend. The multi-year dog aging project will examine the life cycle of more than 40,000 canines across the United States, with 500 of these testing a drug that has been effective in slowing the aging process in mice.
Jake and I are going hopefully be part of the dog aging project. He's going through the hoops to see if he qualifies for an experimental medication that in the long run hopefully will help dogs live longer, healthier lives.
The medicine in question is rapamycin, a pharmaceutical drug normally used in cancer and organ transplant treatment. The year-long clinical trial will focus on larger dogs that are at least 7 years old. However, it shows promise in extending the lives of canines. It could potentially be used by humans as an anti-aging drug in the future.
Okay, so I got this, not really an article, but really just explaining on how they're trying to do it. Okay, so there's a growth hormone called IGF-1. Okay, how can I put it? It's a hormone that determines size. Okay, that's why they mentioned dogs over 40 pounds, because smaller dogs that are under 40 pounds, they normally live a longer life. They could live, 14, 16, some 20 years. But once you get over 40 pounds, those bigger, heavier dogs, they'll live 8, 9, 10 years because their IGF-1 is higher. Okay? And it also has to do with age as well. So, and all mammals, we all have IGF-1. But see, like if you're a 41 to 45-year-old man, that's his range of IGF-1, and so on and so forth. As you get older, you can see it goes down. It says age is a major determinant of circulating insulin like growth factor, IGF-1. It says it increases from very low levels directly after birth to a clear peak level at puberty. After this peak at puberty, a sharp decline occurs in the third decade, following a more gradual decrease from the third to the 8th decade. So as your IG1 is going down, it's the decline of your life. So what they're trying to do is to keep that IG1 up. If they can keep it spiked and keep it at a higher level, as if you were at puberty or just barely post-puberty, then their hypothesis is that they could maintain youth for long periods of time, okay, and essentially extend life or live forever, via the IG, basically hacking the IGF-1. Okay, so let me get this real quick. It says Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Why? Because they feel like they're God. Like I said, we've seen their mindset. Okay, how they don't really have faith in the Lord. It's not for them to have faith in the Lord, anyways. But they trust what they see. They're carnal man. Okay, so they're going to enjoy life as is, and if they can enjoy life longer, then they're going to want to enjoy life longer. Which, like I always say, Esau has that God complex. When you go into Isaiah 14 and start at 13, it says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." So this is Esau basically saying that he wants to rule all the people. Okay, he's going to exalt himself above the stars of the Most High, which is the Israelites, and he's going to sit upon the congregation, right? The mountain of people. The mounts, when you speak about mounts, it's always talking about people. So he's going to sit on the congregation of people in the sides of the north, and we're in North America. So speaking about here in Babylon, in America, so-called America, all right, it says that I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So Esau wants to be like the Most High, and he knows that his children are going to go into everlasting life. So Esau then wants him and his children to have that everlasting life. So how is he going to do it? He's going to hack that IGF-1 in order to further his life. Okay, but we all know that's not going to happen. We're at the end of this thing. Prophecies are coming to pass. The World War III is looking clearer and clearer each day. So all we got to do is sit back, buckle up, pray. Continuing the things that we have learned, and just pray that the Lord have mercy on us. So Lord's word was edifying. Didn't want it to be too long, and I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. Shalom.